Welcome to Josh's Green Garage. The 210's looking a little shiny. So this is just gonna be a real short video. I tried to make the paint on this thing look a little bit better and touch up some stuff where needed. So first thing I'll get to, I did some bed liner on the floorboards there. They're a little worn in now. I've rode this thing around some, but I did that, and then you can see there's still like some white powdery stuff there from the wax I used. But they work really good. My feet aren't slipping off there constantly now. So I didn't want to do grip tape or anything. I wanted to actually paint something on there. So I can already tell though I might have to redo this a little bit. I think a little bit's wearing off, but that helped out. But yeah, I want to go over what all I did just to kind of shine everything up. So I didn't want to completely repaint this, so you can still see there's scratches and stuff everywhere. But overall, the thing looks a heck of a lot better. So I was just gonna go over what I used in order to do this. But looks pretty good. I still gotta clean up the wheels some, and I'll get there eventually. Probably whenever I get new tires. But yeah. And added some branding. Looks pretty good. Tried to make it look like the hood stripe a little bit. So let's take a look at the products I used to get this thing looking a bit shinier. It was very dull. Now it has a nice shine to it. As I said, not perfect, but let's take a look at what we used. So these are 3 of the products that I used. There's also a couple items here that I don't have shown that I used with it. So first thing I'm going to talk about is this. This is Turtle Wax spray detailer. I first just kind of wiped everything down, you know, got the thing clean, and then took the spray detailer and a clay barred the whole thing to get any ridiculous buildup off of it. And then after that, I used the detailer again with some 1200 grit sandpaper and went over all the metal parts. So the engine shields on the sides, the fender deck. I didn't bother using the console, I guess you call it a console, whatever, in the center there. I didn't do that. The paint on that was in really good shape, so I didn't bother. But the fender deck mainly, and then especially the back. I don't know if you guys watched any of my other videos, but you can kind of see here, there was this weird like wavy scratch. I got that most of the way out. It's kind of hard to tell unless you're looking for it or if you're in the right light, like I kind of have you there. So I got that most of the way out, and just got a lot of the, I don't know, messiness, everything that was just making it look old and not shiny off. So that did a really good job. After that, I took this Meguiar's Scratch X 2.0. Honestly, I've had this for quite a while. I'm sure they still make it, not sure though. But I went over the whole thing with that. So I did not sand the hood. I tested a very small piece of the hood to see if it was full color all the way through, and it wasn't. So I didn't do anything in the way of sanding the hood down. I just went, you know, took the Scratch X to it and left it at that. Got a bunch of the finer scratches out, helped kind of lightly remove that very, very top layer of paint. And then I did the rest of it all with that Scratch X also. And then lastly, I took this New Finish car polish. So it says no rubbing, no buffing. I definitely rubbed it in pretty good. But you put that on there, leave it on there, let it kind of dry out a little bit, and then just take a clean dry cloth and kind of wipe all the residue away. And it leaves a pretty good shine. So it looks a heck of a lot better than it did. I'm pretty happy with it. It took me, I don't know, just an evening to do that. It wasn't too bad. But everything looks pretty good for the most part. But then the last little thing I did was kind of touch up the emblem on the front there. I just took some silver touch-up paint, put the color back in that, so it looks pretty good. But yeah, so that's my latest update to the 210. I'll have more soon. As always, if you have any questions or anything like that for anything that I have, please feel free, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good one.